Hey, it's your boy, NB, the rapper.
Episode of Chat with NB. Let me make sure that all the levels are good. The levels are good. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Put them ones up, man, if y'all can hear me real good. Got a special guest today, man. A guy that I've been corresponding with for probably about a couple months now. And I decided, man, I wanted his story to be told. I feel like he never got his just due. And it ain't over yet. And I just think that it's time for people to know who DJ Tez is and him tell his story and how we came up in the game and, you know what I'm saying, and what we got to go, you know what I'm saying, for the future. What's going on with him for the future. And so I'm waiting on him to come in this thing, man, so we can chat it up, chat with NB, man. You know, I do these things, man, for the people. It's really pretty much not for me per se. It's to get the story out and to get the recognition of the people, man. You know what I'm talking about? So this is why I do it. So we're going to wait to see if Ted's going to come in this thing. Let me see if I can request him in here so we can get this thing rolling, man. Chat with your boy NB, man. Hold on, let's see. Let's see if we can pull Tez in, man. DJ Tez, what's up?
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, man. Hey, this highly anticipated interview, man. Well, I was telling the people, man, we was corresponding for about a month, maybe 2 months, man, and I wanted to get your story out, man. I wanted people to really put a face with a name, man, and let's tell your story and let's see what we can do to make this work. You know, make them realize who the hell we talking to. You feel what I'm talking about?
All right. Can you hear me?
I hear you very clear, big dog. I hear you very clear.
All
right, so I just want to where it all started. How did it all start, man? From day one, like as far as growing up as a child. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shoot, man. I'm a country boy.
Okay.
I grew up out there in Douglas, man. You know, I'm 32. My Ambrose folk, they know what's going on.
Okay, Douglas, Georgia. Yeah, man. On 32?
32.
Okay.
I'm out there.
Ain't nothing but trees and chickens out that motherfucker.
Yeah, trees, chickens, and family. That's it.
Right, that part. Yeah.
But out that way, that's what I caught my thing for music. I was a guy that used to beat the freestyle. So when the cats used to freestyle on the bus, I'm on the side of that bus, bum bum, bum bum, bum bum,
okay,
all up through the windows and stuff. So I really never caught on to it. That's what it was. One of them things like a calling, like, you know. So,
May I ask you a question? Did you ever, play any drums or anything? I was in the band?
I started off playing drums at the church.
Okay.
At New Salem, started off there, doing a little drum, started off there. And after that, I wanted to play in the band, middle school, but I realized I was too good at football. So they were like, "You're not finna play in no band, sir. You thugging out here on this field." That's what they wanted me to do.
Okay, so that's interesting that you chose football over music at that particular time. What position you play?
Receiver, DB. I was punter, kick returner, whatever.
Okay.
So I was.
Sound like to me you were multi-talented. Sound like to me you were very multi-talented on that field.
Yeah. Pretty fast, man. I was pretty fast, and big hands. I could catch about everything. So
what made you? What made you go straight from not really dealing with the sports and going into more music? Because you was already musically inclined. Sound like to me. Why did you choose music over sports?
Man, and Fort Valley State brought that out. It got me in love with the culture, like in love with my people. Hearing music was every day now. It wasn't like you walk and say, "Oh, I hear that song." Like growing up in the South, we hear that whistle music all the time, and stuff like that. Okay, but then when I'm at Fort Valley State, that music flowing, bro. Like it's everywhere. You hear it, and you hear people making beats. You hear people making songs. You hear the artists just starting out. I seen so many artists on their startup come through Fort Valley.
Yep.
And so it's more, it inspired me of like, this is the mecca right here for the music. Like if you can't get on here, you ain't better put it on nowhere else.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that either. You give me information. Like, I already know that Fort Valley State had a badass band. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? You got some hellified parties there. There's some nice little women there. You know what I'm talking about? Yo.
So that brought it out of that. My time there, you know, it brought everything out with the music and just the culture of being black, just being a man. You know, it was more of like, hey, wake up, you can go get money. Everybody I met, they grew and they still growing, and it's just like the progression of like, hey, this is where we start, this is where we met at, but this is not where we're gonna end at, you know.
What was the difference between growing up and raised in Douglas, Georgia on 32 and then the culture at Fort Valley State? What was the difference?
It's more family. It's more family. So now you more so like inside of those walls, like what people see on the side of the city limits and the signs, but inside of those walls, inside those fences, those gates, and that culture you got a bigger family.
Oh, so you consider the homies and the people family. You put them all and merge them as family.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that.
We roll the family, so it's my Wildcat family. Yeah.
That's what's up. And with that, did you gain a lot of connections in that, in that environment? Anything that you can share with the people that, what I'm saying, that has going to college and being able to utilize these actual sources? You feel me? People go to college sometimes just to go to college and go home, but they don't realize that college is really a networking system.
Right. So I had to be I had to be vocal and just be me. You know, like if you like me, you don't. You do, you love it. You know, and then you do, you love it. So it's more of like me being me, and that started warming up the people, and to the point where my friends, my crew, we was tight, and so then I got into a fraternity. Ooh.
Okay.
So it took off. So now I'm on a pedestal, on the spotlight now, when I can come in and say, what he finna do? We'll listen. You got our interest. Now what? You say, now what? So it had to put on. That was the thing. You had to put on.
Okay. Would you think that college kind of made you the man that you are today, or what?
It molded me. It let me know. It showed me what my weaknesses are and some of my strengths. And you know what I'm saying? Know what I can rely on and know how to like get out of anything. You will never know like, oh, I'm stuck and I don't know no way out.
Right.
No. I got strong people here to remind me every day, like, look, this is how we do this and we're gonna get through this.
Okay. So did you go to school to play football, or you went to school? What was your major?
Well, I got a scholarship. I went to junior college in Texas before I came to Fort Valley. So Fort Valley recruited me to come play football there.
Okay.
And so in that time, you know, some stuff happened. I couldn't never get everything to get back on that field. But in between that time, I started coming across producers, rappers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They making beats, and I'm in the background just gaining knowledge. You know,
Right.
Don't let me do it. I'm just gonna ask a question. What you doing? What that button for? That don't sound right. Can you make it? You know, this was me in the background trying to peep everything. Like they got everything going like this right here, and I'm just like, okay, let's go. Okay, you know. So I'm learning. You know, it was a learning stage for me for a long time. So I sat back in the cut and observed everything and watched and seen where the trend was headed to. So
the DJing thing, why not want to be a rapper? Because most people want to rap these days. I know that you was dabbling in when everybody else was rapping. You was beating on the, you know what I'm saying, on the school bus walls or wherever you can find a beat at for them boys to get it off. You know what I'm talking about? Why did you not want to be a rapper? Because rapper seems to be way more cooler than being a DJ.
That's cool about being a rapper and everything. It was just me of, I had wanted to take the man and fresh approach. Like if I need to get in there, I'm in there.
Yeah.
You know. But other than that, I'm gonna jam the crowd and I'm gonna tell you what's good and what's not. And you know what I'm saying? I got an ear for what's going on out here. Better than I can say, well, put me in here, let me write these rhymes. Cause a lot of stuff I did, I I can't rap about it and
Okay.
talk about it.
You kept it 100 with yourself.
Yeah.
Rapping wasn't it for you. Hey, y'all, whoever watching this on YouTube, Facebook, and whenever I get ready to edit this thing, put it on YouTube, y'all got to understand, man. Don't let your homeboy or your family member gas you up. Some of you ain't good. They just keep it 100.
Right. That's right.
They just don't want to tell you the truth. You feel me? But all right, moving along. All right, so now we at a position of where you're watching, you're observing, you're soaking up all the game. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, at what point in your life did you say, man, I'm finna get me some turntables or some DJ equipment? I think I can do this.
It was 2 times. First time, you know, I had got a nice little job, making nice little money, so I needed somewhere to spend my money on. So
Right.
Started buying me little gadgets, playing around with it, cause you know in college I just did it to make a little beer money, get right. You know, we ain't got no money in college, so I was just busting heads for a DJ, and then you know we party every night. So you give me $20-$30 here every night, I can make it. You know, like that's all I need. That's more drink for the next day.
More drink and ramen noodles on deck.
I'm telling you, I'm good. I'm eating. And so I had played out, like I started buying little stuff here and there, and my neighbors, I had female neighbors on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
So, and I had another wall with nobody on this side. So I was at the end on one and had the girls on the other side. So when I mixing my music, making my little mixes and stuff, they be bobbing and they'll see me the next day. They be like, you a DJ? What you? You know, they questioning like how they hear, they jamming, they listen to my music all night. You know, they vibing on me. So I rolled for a little while like that, just doing that, just really practicing, because I've been hearing and watching. You know, I wanted to come when I came out. I want to be ready.
Right.
And so in between that time, me working, somebody came and stole all my shit.
Well, it be like that, boy. God damn.
Stole all my shit. When I tell you I had so much music, my boy.
I can believe it.
Look at my flip.
Believe it.
I had so much music.
I already know, man. You know what I'm saying? You had the clip loaded, already ready to go now.
Ready to go. And then when I say that broke my heart to the point where I said, I'm done with it. That was gonna
be my next question. When that happened, did the passion leave with that?
It broke my heart. I couldn't take on it. I couldn't take it on no more. I was just like, I said, I can't do it. And then, you know, I said I couldn't do it. And I said, stood behind it, didn't touch nothing, but I would still go out. And when I go out, my finger was just like this right here, just twitching, and I had to, like, and I'm hearing the DJ.
It was in you. You didn't realize it, but you had them fell in love with it, but you just mad. You know how when your girlfriend did something wrong to you, you just be mad, be like, fuck it, man, fuck you, fuck you, da, da, da. But you know good damn well you just talking shit. You really want to be back with her. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the same thing. That's that feeling, the same thing with music or whatever we doing when we love it. We don't realize we love it until it's gone.
Right. And so that little spell, I went through that little time for maybe some 2 years, 3 years.
Damn, that's a long time, bro.
I was like, cause I was done with like that had done took his toll, cause it was like, come on, bro, like. But I had a voice tell me. He told me, "You buy it again, I'm gonna bless you."
Okay.
So,
you're now tuning into another episode of Chat With It Be with DJ Tez, man. He telling the story if y'all came in and you know what I'm saying, and y'all kind of late a little bit. You just need to come early because we vibing and we got something to say. What's up, Tez? Go ahead.
So then they was like, so you say buy it again. So then that's what me was thinking. Like, all right, well, the year came, it was COVID year. You know what I'm saying? It was COVID year. And
COVID. You said, boy, it was about 2020, 2019, 2020.
2019 going into 2020.
Gotcha, okay.
So this is my mindset now. I'm like, okay, well, I get me a little starter board. I'm just playing around and give me a little speakers and then, you know, see how it go. And so I got sick. I had cold cancer.
Oh, we're gonna talk about it. Sorry to hear that. Don't just brush over that. You know what I'm saying? But Tell the story, then we'll revisit that.
Right. So 2020 came down with cancer. Music was the only thing that kept me lined up.
Gotcha.
Where it's like, end of the day, let me go hear this song. Start of the day, let me hear this song. After the
Right.
treatment, let me play this song.
Right.
You know, I would go in my own world. I tune everybody out. No girlfriend, no children, no nothing, just music. And I'm just
Gotcha.
there, and I'm vibing. And so it made me want. It made me basically wake up, and it was just like, now what's your excuse now? What's your excuse now? I done stripped you from everything, but the music. Music.
That's tough. That's tough. That's cold-blooded right there. It's always been the thing that you love the most always gonna show up for you. You know what I'm saying? Dang. All right, so let's go into the serious matter of you finding out about cancer and where was your mindset at that time and knowing that you had music on your side and family. Speak on it.
The cancer part, the treatment part itself was hell.
Okay.
You know, straight up. Like I wouldn't wish that on the worst of the world. You know, like just that part, just going through that whole thing. That part, hell. You know, just treatments from the shots. I had a port in my chest.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I used to wear to get my treatments and stuff. So just being plugged up, the machines and getting shots every day. I used to see the doctor about 5-6 times a week. You know, yeah. So to the point where I go into the doctor and I could be just, I was so comfortable. I could just say, look, doc, I get naked or whatever. It didn't matter to me because at this point, you know, seen and did everything to me. Now I just every time they see me, they was getting the collection of this and this and that, this and this, and I'm like, to the point where I'm like, I'm tired. You know, I almost gave up.
That was going to be my question. Now, go ahead. You got it.
I almost gave up. 2020, I did treatment that whole year. Like everybody was doing that summertime. They was hot boy summer. They was getting money. Woo. All that. You know how that money was falling through everything. I was on the same back end of that too. I had none, but at that time I was fighting for my life.
Right.
So the money didn't mean nothing no more. And so now I'm thinking like, hey, I'm about to be out of here, you know.
Yeah.
So you know, I was getting close towards the end of, it was about October, close to around my birthday. And I had told them, I was like, look, I don't want no more treatment. It's enough.
Oh man.
If I die, I fought. You know, you nobody ain't gonna say, you know, so I was just on some, it's over with for me, you know. Hadn't lost hella weight, all that.
Right.
But they said, well, we're gonna give you like 2-3 weeks. And what's happening? They said, we're gonna give you like 2-3 weeks and you're gonna come back and finish it up. And I said, well, nurse and doctor, fuck that. I told them to their face like that, like I'm not coming back. But I went out that after that I went and found out that I went out. The cousins and everything, the sister and family came up, took me out. They said, hey, you done with your radiation? You done with your chemo? It's taking you out. Went out and I heard this DJ.
Okay.
When I heard this DJ, everything shifted. It was like, damn, this nigga is good. Yeah. And it was just like, damn, he sounds just like how like I need to be. Like, and it woke me up again. Like, you hear this then? Don't you see how these people, bro? And I say they jam from 9:30. I went to a spot. They jammed from 9:30 to 1:30. Then the same every song he played, he had that like this old school, new school, middle school, back. Come on, man.
He was on the road. I got you.
I went up to the booth and I dapped him up and I got his IG and you know, it was more the thing. It was just like, I got some more stuff to do. And then I got focused in on, let's do it. Let's do it. That's just how it was. Let's do it. Run it. I'm ready for it. However it may go, I'm finna go through it.
Well, I can to tell you, and we can't say you survived cancer, correct?
Correct.
And we can say, for the record, you beat cancer, correct?
Right.
God gave you a reason for you to be here. You know what that reason is, but it's going to go back to it, the love of music. It always circle right back into the same situation, the love of music.
That's right.
It's calling.
That's right.
It's a calling. So once you realize that calling, you seen that guy rock out, you like, man, I could do that. I could do that.
Did you think that's what I thought?
What you thought? I'm asking you.
Shit, I said, man, this boy right here fire. I said, I got to get right. I got to get right.
Say he too good. He too good.
I said,
I ain't on his level yet.
I said,
Okay,
I got to get right.
Okay.
So I said, I got to get in the
So
lab.
you knew that you had shit to do
I
because.
got to go right. I got to get right.
Gotcha. I got you.
And so when somebody hear me and they say, oh, yeah, that boy right there got right. But what's going on? Yeah, I wasn't playing. I was focused. It was late. It was tunnel vision of, like, let's get right. I'm not playing no more. I done sat down for a long time. Took a year or two off.
You said a year or two off, and then you had the chemo. So that was probably like, what, 3 years? Like you had the stuff stolen from you. That's 2 years. I know it's gaps in your life. You know what I'm saying? But
at least a 5-year gap.
At least a 5. Yes, what I'm saying. The way I'm calculating, it's 5 years of not even touching it totally.
Not even touching, no download, no music, none of that.
Did you, even though you didn't, at that point, you fell out of love with it or your heart was broken, did you still listen to music?
Hell yeah, I had to.
Yeah.
Cause I did a lot of traveling. So when I travel, I hear music. You know, so if I'm on the road, I'm not on the phone. I'm got 2-3 hours and I'm going back and forth to the E.
Right.
I'm listening to music.
Right.
I'm jamming music. You know what I'm saying? Like
shout out to DJ One Speaker. I see you.
Yeah, chiming in, my boy.
Yeah.
And so so that's how I did it. And I would go to the clubs and I would look and listen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of people was partying, I would look and listen and just
you were analyzing. You looked at this like a science project. You looked at this like homework.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So I didn't take no days off. So it was like if I was out partying, quote unquote, I'm watching how everything go. When they bring the bottles in, who birthday it is, what season it is, you know, how the DJ stand on point, who is his hype man, you know what I'm saying? Hell, how much they charging to get in him? Who's the DJ? That's the type of stuff you had to catch on to everything real quick.
For sure.
And I was living in Atlanta, so it was wide open.
Right.
So it was wide open.
You know, the game of the rapper and the DJ has to merge in together because I'm the artist and you the DJ. We go through the same similar things. People don't realize that though. You know what I'm saying? Because you need the DJ to play the music.
Exactly.
And the DJ want to be the first one to break a hit record.
Gotta break that record.
It's a relationship. It's a relationship. It's a relationship. So, with that being said, and now you're doing all this research, all this studying, and dotting your I's and crossing your T's, when did you know that you was ready?
When I knew I was ready was when I could stand up and do it for about 3 hours.
Ooh, yeah, you rocking for 3 hours is a good little minute now.
When I've been able to stand up and I said, yeah, you can do it for 3 hours, you ready to go.
Okay.
You know, so I had to get all my energy back. It wasn't like I was just, boom, counts are done.
Right. You had to
bounce back. No, I had to build it up.
You had to pace yourself a little bit, right?
Right, because I had brain fogs here. So you couldn't keep going, overload. You had to gradually go up.
Gotcha.
So I had to learn it that way to get in shape. So it's more, if you're going to be able to take on the race, you got to be in shape.
But tell them again, the people that want to be DJs, their cardio got to be on point, right?
You're right. You gotta be in shape. So you gotta be in shape if you want to win that race. So you gotta be in shape for that race, because that shit just is long time. It ain't about you. Like I said, you can DJ till you're 80 if you want to. You know what I'm saying? That's you. You know what I'm saying? Your ear don't change. As long as you can hear it, you can DJ.
Oh, that's it. Say that one more time, man, for the peoples, man.
As long as you can hear it, baby, you can DJ.
Man, you dropping the jewels, man. All right, so at this point, now that you done paced yourself and you're getting into your vibe, into your zone like Rocket, you know, you run up the stairs and you can be able to do this here, because now I'm ready. What showed you, what show, what event, what city, state that you did and you knew I was here? I'm DJ Tez now. They can't play with me. Because we all got that one show that we did to say this is my introduction to this motherfucker, and ain't nothing to play with.
That's a
good question. I gotta answer good questions now.
Because that happened to me 3 times.
Well, name all 3. Name all 3. This your interview. Let's go.
First time that happened, I was doing ladies' night in Fort Valley.
Fort Valley. Okay.
My partner, he DJ A1. I about to call him Murder, but that's my dog, my brother.
DJ A1. Shout out to DJ A1.
That's my dog. And he came to one of my events, because I always used to go to his events, and I'm always that guy that shows love to my folks. You know,
shop is iron, man. You show me love, I'm gonna show it back to you. That's how things work, man. You know ain't no iron team, man.
Right. So I pulled up all to his shows, and he came to my show. I ain't gonna lie, first time I got on, I was a little nervous. You know, like my boy here, you know, I gotta put on a show. And he stamped me and just said, "Boy, you ready?" Because I knew I hadn't rocked the crowd, but to his approval, because he already been DJing, he didn't stop. You get what I'm saying? So it was more of like, shit, my boy approved it, let go. So that was one.
So he already had like a little bit of recognition in the city. So when he stamped it, you already knew he wasn't gonna stamp nothing that wasn't official. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he Middle Georgia, he stamped, he certified, and he probably like the fastest thing in Middle Georgia.
Woo, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So
A1, shout out to DJ A1.
Of course. And so when he stamped that, I brought my tenants to the South.
Okay. Like deep South.
The South. We at the bottom of Georgia, you know.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
Took it to the Cross. You know, one of my
Waycross. Shout out to Waycross.
One of my cousins got introduced me to some folks in the Waycross, and they were just like, well, we give it a little spin. So Full Circle came. I did a concert, opening up for a concert.
Okay.
And
shout out to the Sega boys, Waycross.
Yeah. So I opened that up and had the whole thing rocking. Gotcha. You know, every song they own it, they jamming, they vibing,
yeah,
they stamped it. That was number 2. Number 3, I was like, okay, well, I'm killing this South Georgia country shit, this Middle Georgia shit. Let me take it to the A. To the. I gotta take it.
You see it. You see it.
I gotta take it to the A. Your music is not stamped unless you in the city.
You in the city, I swear.
In the city. So
I'm changing my whole little vibe now. What's up?
So I took it to the city, and the same kind of style and how I rock with my way of how my music supposed to sound that I wanted here, they loved it. Okay. They loved it. And how I know they loved it, because I was getting all kind of people coming to me. Let me, what's your name? You got your card? What you do? You know, they get my contact. They want to know what's going on. They want to know who I am. So I jammed them 3, and they let me know, like, well, Atlanta, Middle Georgia, and South Georgia. What's up?
But can I say this? Me living in Atlanta on and off for 15 years and putting on for the city of Douglas, Georgia, when they ain't really know nothing about no Douglas. They were thinking Douglasville. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
They never knew about no South Georgia. And for me to get a stamp in Atlanta, boy, for you to get a stamp in Atlanta, boy, you had to be good. You know why? Because they don't give a fuck about this shit. They'll tell you to your face, you suck, bro.
trying to tell you,
If
but
your music suck, you suck. Because there's nothing but talent up in Atlanta. If you suck at anything, these boys don't mind telling you.
off real, boy,
Yeah,
they
hurt your damn
real.
feelings, bro. You will lose your whole. You will stop doing music with these boys. But that shit was trash.
Boy,
You feel me? And you find yourself working at the goddamn warehouse job up there, boy, some money up there. But I'm just saying, if you trash up there in Atlanta, will tell you trash, and that's really a great initiation to go up there to the city and get that stamp.
and I needed that, and I was more like, say, let me see what this gonna be like. You know, like if they love it, they love it. If they don't, I'm going back to the lab. They won't go never. I'm dead. I'm going back to the lab. I got to go to work. You know, I'm not popping back out until I'm legit again. So if I don't get that stamp, I'm gonna go do something else.
All right, so now you got the cosign from the A-Time. You know what I'm saying? Waycross, South Georgia, and Middle Georgia. You already got the 3 cosigns you need to really just go on and make things happen within yourself. Okay, so what is next for DJ Tez, man?
But I'm just getting started, boy. So it more of like, I'm open to go ahead and getting with some artists. And let's just get this, yes, local artists and people that
Drop
can
it. How they can reach you on an email?
yes, hit me on email at, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna put it in the chat. You know
Put it in the chat right now. Put it in the chat right now. But when I edit this for YouTube, it's gonna be right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Right
So
up under you.
I'm looking again what artists is now like and making something shake. You know, I'm working with, you know, with the DJs now, making sure we keep a rotation popping. So we keep a whole every time the party start up.
Just pin it in the comments, so y'all definitely go.
You know what I'm saying? So it's more on that movement there. We're trying to make it keep popping, keep it moving, like never standing still, because music never stands still.
And music always changes. It ain't never the same sound. You feel me?
Come on, you know how much
I want to ask you. Huh?
You see how much they recycle music, so they keep going.
Man, you know, it's all about that pocket. It's like a jump rope, bro. You jump in, you jump out. It's all about you being in the pocket of what they want to hear. I want to give me 5 things, man, that you feel like a DJ should have in his repertoire to be a real DJ. You know, you got a lot of fake DJs. I could be a fake ass DJ and put on Pandora or YouTube and play that shit all night. Yeah, look at me grooving. Yeah, nigga, with my phone. Nigga, I'm a DJ.
5 things you would need to have. You need to be
The ability to be able to be a DJ.
You need to be open, because you can't just play what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, some people play their own shit.
Play their own,
like stuff that they like. They ain't even reading the crowd, right?
They don't even know that part. I ain't even got that part. They just like music. They hear music and they say play. When the thing say play, they gonna hit it. They don't even look at nothing else. They just say, hey, that. You need to be open, for one. 2, you need to be like a trendsetter. You need to be somebody that do a little something different. You know, do a little something. You got to have some kind of swag about yourself. You got to be trending. You got to be at least going on, because you can't influence nobody by covering up your mouth. They say, oh yeah, that's a nice DJ pose. We want to pose like that. No, fuck that. You need to have. You need to be on. You need to be on. You need to be on. 3, you need to at least study music. Study music and listen to music. You know, it's like people say study music. How you supposed to study music? Find out what them tracks that you be liking. Find out where they come from. Learn them symbols and them beats and what that sound means. You know what that bass drop is right there. Know how to count them music and start. You know what I'm saying? Start studying it. So you ain't got. You can study 10 songs, and that'll get you right on where you need to be. Because you know how that song sound. You know how that song break down. You know where that song drop. You know when it end. You learn to read the time on there. How much time I got left? You know. You know, so you gotta be quick. What that 4? You need to be able to stay focused. You need to be able to stay focused. You can't be that person that's wishy-washy doing all this. You got to stay focused with what you're going on because there's a lot of moving pieces when you in that booth. You got women
Gotcha.
over here doing what they doing, over there doing, and you got the gangsters over here. You
Right,
got people
right, right,
gas
right.
you up. You got smoke coming across your face. You got a drink coming across here, and then you got to play the song. You know, and so you still got to be on beat. So, and so therefore, and I think the last thing you need to be, it's probably gonna be, you gotta be dedicated to it. You gotta be dedicated to it, cause it ain't like I spent 3 months inside practicing gonna make me better in month 4. No, it ain't.
No, you basically broke down the fact that you studied. That's what I want people to see in this video of the science that was needed to get you where you are today. That's definitely good tips for the future up and coming DJs. Let me ask you another question, bro. You know I had to ask you this. Do you like new music? Do you break new music? Or do you take payola? Because a lot of DJs, they'll couple dollars and I'll play your stuff. Or you just gonna say, man, if this song hot, bro, and I'm here, man, I'm gonna play it. You know what I'm saying? The DJ is not the DJ it used to be. The DJ want this, and then I'll play your song.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Now, if you catch me in the club and I got my set going, I'm in my groove, and I'm on my tracks, and then you come and say, hey, play my track, and I ain't never heard you, or you ain't
No buzz in the city.
Right,
No,
you ain't gave me no preview. Yeah, I want that little money. I want that little 20, 40, 50, whatever you finna drop. I need that before I even drop your track, because I don't, they look at me like, dang, why you playing that, Ted? Like, bruh just paid me, so I got to play his track. That throw me off hearing something whack.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So you saying the era of breaking music for a DJ is about done?
It's more of like, if you got a hot track, the people gonna know.
They'll know it. Because social media, right?
They're gonna put you, if it's already out there, it's coming to me. It's like, whoa, that's right there. Bye. We doing what we doing now. But if you come at the time of a club, you come at 12:45, 1 o'clock, to play my track, you ain't hit me up before the club. You ain't let me listen to the beats. You ain't let me do nothing. You just get the track and say,
it ain't even pre-done, but people don't know that with a DJ, he already have his set preset, because he already know what city, what state he going to, and he already know the type of crowd and what they listening to. This city, this town might like, you know what I'm saying, for there 2 times. You might go to another city, man, they want to play T.I. all night, because that's what they like. They like Tip, but they might like Gucci, man. It's a vibe. I get what you're saying. Exactly. It's a science behind this shit, y'all.
Exactly. You better be knowing where you at and what they done did in them cities at the prime time of that song being played.
Facts. Fact though. And especially if an artist came through and blessed the city real strong, you got to play that music, because they seen the concert already. They're like, that nigga lit, and that's gonna make them love him even more. Yeah. All right, man. I'm loving this interview, bro, because you really giving yourself up. You really putting it out there on the table, on the line. You're educating people. Yeah, I'm loving it. My thing is this. What do you have? You feel like, you know what I'm saying, because it's a 2-part question for me, but I'm gonna cut it down. Do you feel like you've achieved everything you want to achieve being a DJ at this point in 2023?
Everything I wanted. Hell no.
Great answer. Great answer.
Hell no. Cause it's
next question. Why you already went to Fort Valley? You already got a lot of kind of the brotherhood thing. You pledge and all this great stuff. Why you have never signed and dealt with a DJ coalition? Ooh.
Well, the first offer I got, it sounded very good, boy. It sounded real good. It was more like, hey, you move to the city right now, and we can make this thing a full-time thing. We got our own little office who comes set up, and you know, but it was just against the way I felt my growth needed to be. You know, it was just like it was backwards. Like, basically, I'm gonna just say it was how they wanted me to cater. It was gonna be their way.
It's a coalition. They all move the same. Yeah.
They were like, look, if you DJ in front of your mama, we want the money. You know, if you doing this, we want the money. You can't do this. You can only get this type of crowd. Basically, when we book you, you go to work. You know, type of thing. And I was just like, you know, I'm gonna wait on that because I'm not back in the city yet. You know, other than that, I just been on like nobody really come approach me with nothing to say. Hey, let's do something. You know, they talk about a good game and some of them doing a little something, but then show me something. Like you can't just say hey, I want you to DJ and then you got me nothing to DJ off of. You know, like what you want me to do.
So would that be DJ Tez getting in his own way, or would that be, man, I don't like how it is. I rock by myself. I like to rock by myself. Look at, you know what I mean? What is it?
Nah, I don't mind like I can rock by myself or rock with a crowd. I like rock with people that love the music. Like if you got them, you turned up on their music, we rock.
I'm saying as far as the correlation, the DJ core. Why not utilize that for that to be something to get you more work, or are you just like nah, you know, I'm cool on that. I don't like people controlling me like that. Is that the type of person you are?
Nah, it ain't more of the control part. If you know, if we got things going on and how you want things to run, I'm with that. I got with another group. It paid me. It kept me doing Atlanta shows. It was another group that kept me doing the Atlanta shows. So it's like anytime I want to do Atlanta shows, all I gotta do is tap in. You know what I'm saying? So they showed the groundwork of this is how this is rolling. You know, so now I'm more of an approach of if you ain't aligning, like trending up, like I don't want to be sitting still, bro. I like, you know.
All right, I got you. I just see you, you know what I'm saying, in a greater light, and I think that you should be either doing it solo, if it makes sense, or having a coalition or a core, somebody with nothing but like-minded individuals around so you can still rock and keep going into your trajectory of being legendary. All right. So with that being said, I've heard through the grapevine that you've helped a lot of artists in South Georgia, Douglas, Georgia, as far as DJing and the techniques that they need to utilize to rock a crowd. Can you talk about that a little bit of your help and your assistance in some of the DJs in Douglas, Georgia right now, or even South Georgia, or even Atlanta, period?
Shit, man. I like the I'm gonna say why I'm like that. I have did that. I have helped a few because I've been the guy that reached out to some older DJs that shut me down and didn't give me that window. And you know, and that did a spark to me too. It's like, damn, you know, cause this DJ particular, I done did a couple of sets with a couple of times. I used to come to the crib and used to let me go ahead and jump on.
And speaking of the crib, we're talking to an audience. The crib meaning Douglas, Georgia, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he'd be having a little party going, and then he'd be like, well, shit, Tez in the building, jump on, you know, will I get on? And so I'm thinking that relationship is, you know, pretty straight. Like I can call you for something, I got, you know what I'm saying, something going on. I'm trying to, especially with the music.
We're not on here to dirty up nobody's name, so you ain't got to drop no names and none of that stuff.
I ain't dropping no name. He's still cool. I still speak to him.
Right.
You know, it ain't no person, but it was just like how he's turning it down. Like, okay, so
yeah,
this is what we're doing.
But if he gonna watch this on YouTube or Facebook, he gonna know he did it to you. He gonna know. He gonna know who did. He gonna know.
Yeah. And so I was just like more of like I didn't want to be that guy. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be that guy if somebody came and called me for some help, especially if they even started up. I don't care. Like if you had 100 shows more than me, that ain't why I'm even in it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I damn near DJ for free, but Georgia Power don't want to hear that.
Hell no.
You know what I mean?
Those speakers and them amps and all that shit y'all be using, that shit drop the bill.
Nobody don't want to hear that, but other than that, I never would do it for free. But people that rock with me and they talk about like, hey, I'm trying to learn this or something on their mind, I give them that because I know at the end of the day I'm still blessed, bro. Like you can't take off no more farther than he'll let you.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
You can
So you still believe in giving back, even though? Do you think that what you have done to teach and give back to some of the newer DJs who's out here trying to rock, do you think that you get that respect because you did that? Because a lot of times, I mean, even me being 18, 19 years in the music business and the entrepreneurship, I don't get that respect. They respect me on the phone personally or on in face value, but they don't tell the world what I did for you. Get what I'm saying?
I get what
They
you're
just
saying. I think more of you gonna get love shown. You give love, you know what I'm saying? Like if you was a hating ass nigga, they gonna hate on you too. You know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna survive in this game. You know what I'm saying? Like you not in this game. You can't come in there with daddy mentality. Fuck, kill every DJ that's out. You can't. You can't. Cause at one time they call and say, hey, I might need a speaker or I might need, hey, what's your idea? And I don't have somebody call me and say, what's your idea? I got this crowd, this a gangster crowd. And what I supposed to play?
What the playlist like? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't have to announce this nigga saying, hey, you called me to talk about this and that. No. They call me.
No, that's a personal thing. That's a personal thing. I'm basically saying, man, sometimes you can give it up. Man, shout out to my homeboy DJ Tez for teaching me these techniques. And just make it look like you been knew that shit the whole damn time and no you didn't. Somebody taught you that. I'm from the old school. You feel me? Where you give it up. You give it up to the OG. You give it up to the people who helped you. That's where I'm from. I'm a 70s baby. Might not look it, but I'm a 70s baby, and I give it up. And you know, oh, you don't want to give it up? It's all good. It's all good. Trust me. I ain't got no more info to give you no more.
And then that's how it rolls to the end of the thing. It's like you gotta show some love. You show me, you know what I'm saying? I respect you. You show some love, and it's like after that, like them free phone calls they cost you now.
PayPal, Cash App, Zelle. Say it again. PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, nigga. This ain't no free.
Yeah,
I done gave you the game. You shitted on me.
And if they go against the grain, it is what it is. You know.
Some people can consider you that, Tez, because God done saved your life and kept you here to do a purpose. You doing God's work. Why you got to charge DJs to help them do it for the Lord?
Like I said again, you got them bills got to be paid. And at the same time, I had to buy in. I'm not finna let nobody else just say, I had to buy in. I had to get right. I had to be sold in. I don't want to part-time give out no advice for somebody that's half-assed. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, no, you're not finna get all. Come on, no. You got to find it. Look it up. Google it. Search it.
Being a DJ, top 5 DJs, we got to have it, of all time, from DJ Tez, top 5.
DJ Tez,
it could be
5.
Worldwide or local. Whoever did it for you as you watch them on TV or seen them in person. Straight up.
Start at 5?
5. Top 5. And hold up, and ain't no particular order. Just name 5. No particular order.
No order. Shit. Me off real. I'm gonna go knee hard first.
All right. Die-line.
Me off first. Me going on 1. Me number 1 pick.
Got you.
I'm gonna have to go with DJ A1. That's my brother.
Shout out to DJ A1. DJ A1 getting a lot of plug, getting a lot of love on this
That's
thing
my
right
dog.
now.
That's my dog.
That's two. That's two.
We got DJ Popo, of course. That's the Atlanta DJ.
DJ
Scratch
Popo, shout out to DJ Popo in Atlanta, ATL, Georgia. You see me, I turned my hat. But this thing done got serious. T.I. Bars.
We got DJ Tremaine.
DJ Tremaine, South Georgia's own. DJ Tremaine.
And you know that.
Yo.
You know him on. I'm gonna say DJ Sway.
Let's talk about it.
DJ Sway.
That should be five, right?
Four.
That's four. Let's focus on Douglas Georgia's own. Edgewood's finest. If y'all understand this Georgia shit, this Douglas Georgia shit. DJ Sway is definitely the biggest DJ in South Georgia, period. Platinum. I do want to give him props. I remember the young man was on my porch.
Yeah.
And was just like, dang, I didn't know that people can do music. You are great. I said, yeah, Sway, man, you know, we can. I was like, at this time, I was probably number 2 independent on MySpace, having millions and millions of views. I told that dude, Sway, man, you can do whatever you want to do, bro. We can make it out here, even though we from a small town. Shout out to DJ Sway. DJ Sway ain't hit me up, period. Right. I said, and I done did some great shit. That nigga ain't hit me up, period. So you swayed away from me.
Yeah, that's my dog.
It's all jokes, DJ Sway. It's all jokes. We both successful, bro. I'm just saying I would have loved to jump on one of your beats and smashed it, either in the R&B level or rap, because I'm good at both.
Well, I'm gonna do a mixtape, man. He maybe blessed me for a track on that, so we're gonna keep that open. Hey,
look here. All I'm saying is this. This is why I'm opening up this conversation.
Yeah.
You still got one more to go, but listen. I want to show Douglas that any people fuck with DJ Tez, DJ Sway, Sway to God. Man, I'll double on that bitch and murder every young nigga on these damn tracks because they can't do what I do.
Okay.
Now, who got a problem with it?
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, bro. You got one more. Yeah, that was a message that I wanted to send out.
I heard.
For real.
I heard. Number 5, man. Man, it's crazy, cause bro, like when I was in school, like all the DJs that I listened to was very influential on kind of like my style. Like I bit pieces from each and every one of them. And so I'm just saying,
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this. This is what you told me, and we ain't gonna leave it out because we're gonna go to the old school.
And I'm gonna say,
DJ Jazzy
Jeff is trying to close it out.
Yeah,
and, you know,
that's
his
love.
style and how he turns, his mannerisms, and how he moved that needle on that track. You know, so I'm trying to switch over to the scratching style. Yeah, I can play a little music, whatever. That's cool, but I'm learning the tables a little bit. So
I want you to read what Greg Brown said about you.
What is that?
Read that.
Anyone can play music, but it takes a real DJ to know how to keep the crowd going all night. DJ Tez real. They're solid though.
See? They've been watching. They've been knowing. It's time for you to just come and take your position, but dog.
I'm with it, man.
All right, so now my next question as a DJ. Your top 5 rappers, because they all Billboard got the top 5 rappers right now, and I'm gonna do top 5 hometown, top 5 entertainers of hometown. But the top 5 rappers of all time, top 5. Give me your top 5. I want DJ Tez top 5.
My top 5
rappers.
Rappers, not entertainers.
We do entertainers because I do everything except hometown.
My top 5 rappers worldwide, right?
Worldwide, nationwide. Earthwide. You could even do the aliens. There's somebody on there on Mars rapping.
Well, I'm an '80s baby. I'm about to
Okay.
go. I'm about to go with.
No order. No order. Just do what you do.
Yeah. I'm gonna
No
go
pressure. No pressure.
what I was shit. Do we include groups or what?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, top 5 groups. I really don't want to do groups. We'll revisit that
Okay.
in another
You know
interview.
how to.
I said top 5. One nigga that stay on that damn stage and catch your attention and captivate with the bars and the vocals and the voice control and everything. That's what I want. One nigga. I ain't talking about no group. We can do groups. Another interview.
Okay. So we got Biggie.
Whoa. Okay. Why Biggie and you a South guy?
Because Biggie.
Because I'm gonna ask questions about each one of them that you pick.
Okay, Biggie was where the first. He taught me how to write bars.
Okay.
So I used to, like, I had this little tape player thing, and you know what I'm saying? I ain't had a tape. You know, I used to record over the tape, put the little picture.
Right. You know how you put the little tissue up. Yeah. I'm from that school.
Yeah, so I had to listen to. That's all I had was a couple of his songs, and so that More Money, More Problems and stuff, and I would write them down lyrically, and it was just like the stuff I was hearing when he was writing, and I was piecing it together, and I was like, man, this man verbiage is like
he's something serious.
Crazy.
I give it an RP to Biggie, man.
Big.
One of the greatest of all time.
He did his thing. Pop, off the influence. Pop.
All right, let's talk about Pop, because I definitely would say Pop. And if you notice, all 2 of your picks ain't none of them from the South. The South might have a problem with that, but I'm just doing this for content. I'm entertaining. The South might have a problem with that. But continue, though. All right, so what's up? What I know what Pop meant to me. What did Pop mean to you as a DJ?
As a DJ.
Or even as a person, because he touched so much. Pop touched so much.
As a person, it was more of it was an outlet of what's going on that we couldn't see. And he vocalized that, and he made that clear so you can see it and hear it. You know what I'm saying? So if like I'm hearing what he's saying, but I can see it too. And I said, I know my people struggling. I know my people gonna rise up. And yeah, he was like more of like, as I got older, I knew his speech was more, I ain't gonna be here for a long time. So you cats need to catch this while I'm here. You know.
I think that. I don't think he was scared to die. I don't think he was scared to die, bro.
He wasn't.
He just
he said, I ain't
knew that he was already pushing the boundaries.
Here you go. This is everything. And when I seen my stepdad cry when he died, and I knew then.
Nah, it was different. You knew that boy, it was something serious. Something about this guy.
Right. So that made me focus more on music, and that was the Hail Mary, that whole Machiavelli.
I was locked in. I ain't gonna lie. That when goddamn, I'm gonna tell you what did it for me, man. That Scarface Smile. When Scarface had the fake ass version of Tupac somewhere on, I come up, man, that scared me. That was a scary movie.
I remember that.
Is this nigga dead or is he right here?
I remember that.
You know, that shit was crazy, bro. All right,
number three. 2 Chainz, the clear partner.
Wow, the throw off for me. I wasn't ready. I was not ready.
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz, City Boy.
Shout out to City Boy, Titty Boy, and City Boy, but definitely I got them Titty Boy, 2 Chainz.
Why 2 Chainz though? I think he's very underrated. Right,
that too. I think it was about 2007. I was on.
You actually sound like him. Now that I think about it with my rapper ear.
I had the dreads. That's what they always thought I was Titty Boy.
I always put my see my rapper ear be coming up. Bro, you actually, now that you say that, you sound like 2 Chainz, bro. For real. Like in your tones and your delivery and your vocal. And
so when I started listening to bro, it was a lot of stuff I can relate to. So you know, I couldn't. I'm gonna say the but not say. It's a lot of stuff I heard from him. And number 4, Future, that I can relate to.
Ooh, all right. Well, you can't lose because 2 Chainz ain't on a lot of people's list, but he on yours. But but we all respect. If Wayne put him on, but that goddamn, I don't get nothing I'm about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He had the C player circle for something. I don't know if it was for dollar to keep it 100 with you, but I think it was for 2 Chainz.
It
It was
was
for
2 Chainz, of
two.
course.
It
They
was for
locked
2
in.
Chainz.
They locked
Yeah.
in. And so you got that, that's 4. And if you're gonna round out the 5.
Finna ride out the 5 drums. And there's no particular order, people. No particular order.
Round out the 5, I have to go with Gucci, man.
Boy, look at him.
I gotta go with Gucci.
Let me
I gotta go.
tell you who gonna be mad at you.
I don't care who, but Guwap.
Speak on it. Speak on the legendary Gucci. Speak on the legendary Gucci, man. Speak on it.
Guwap put on for the city in ways,
He
put
did.
people on. Like
He had the pills. I ain't snitching. It's already, he already said it in his damn music. I was living in Atlanta at the time. That nigga pill. These people don't know that Gucci Man was Gucci Man for real, for real. He had the pills. He was the pill man. He was the pill man.
So, you know, it's Gucci, but if you put every 10, I can, go on my order, Wayne and everybody, Ludacris and all them guys.
No, I'm finna get on your ass, though, about mine.
Yeah,
I'm finna give it to you.
Who you got?
No, go. Yeah, we got to talk about Gucci a little bit. Give him a little bit more credit.
Gucci style and his stylist way is more of like it appealed to me where it's like, hey, look, I'm me, and I don't give a fuck who like me or not. Yeah. And then when the ones that's rocking with me, I'm putting my crew on. Yeah. And my crew gonna put on, and we all gonna stunt. But he had that.
One thing about Gucci Man, and we gonna do this real professional. One thing about Gucci Man, he's a great A&R. He can find talent.
Right.
They gonna find everybody, Migos, Future, Pooh Shiesty, everybody locked up. Everybody locked up, Gucci Man found it. If you want to sign with 1017, just know who you gonna get locked up.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get some paperwork up under your name somewhere.
Yeah, you gonna get arrested. It just because that's what Gucci Man like. He like gangster, real gangster niggas.
He want that real. He talked about that real. And honorable mention, I gotta say my boy Dolph. I gotta get Dolph.
Young Dolph.
I gotta get Dolph.
You actually look like a little bit like Dolph too, as well.
I gotta get Dolph.
The dreads probably made you 2 Chainz, but your cutoff, you know what I'm saying, made you Dolph.
Yeah. Dolph, of course, them guys. So if you know anything about they relationship, they kind of.
Dolph is from Memphis, right? Yeah. But Dolph was fucking with Gucci Man. I'm a
and 2 Chainz, boy, and 2 Chainz. That's his dogs.
Look, one thing about me, I'm just not a media guy. I do know the homework of the industry. So yeah, you're right. So I can see that.
So it's more of like that was one of them things. Let me be in the studio with them guys,
Well, this is a great thing, man. All right, so you gonna ask me my goddamn top. Whatever you go, I got another question for you. But go ahead, and we gonna kill this shit tonight.
Let me
what you got, bruh?
Let me hit your top 5.
Top 5 what?
Your top 5
rappers.
We talking about rappers.
Ludacris. Number 1. I can put mine.
Yeah.
I can put mine in the order. Luda. Ain't nobody fucking with Luda.
You right. Very fake, stupid. Okay.
Tip.
They in my top 10. Okay.
Tip.
With the hat to the side. Yeah.
Tip. All right. So now I gotta go.
What is it?
Versatility. Yeah. T-Pain.
Okay. That's how I see you. Like that's who you are. That's you.
I gotta do it.
Yeah.
Gotta do it. That's 1, 2, 3. All right. So 4, Andre 3000. And you see, if you notice, everything is south.
And see, I asked about that. We was in the group, and I was gonna say,
No,
Tez,
I'm saying
you just like
you could have
Andre.
called Andre by itself. Ooh, that was you. You drop of the ball. Okay, yeah, all right. But I'm saying, yeah, Andre, 3
Okay.
stacks. That's 4. All right, so now I'm gonna think about this 5 strongly. So I'm like, all right, I gotta do it. Drake, gotta do it because it's my vibe. It's an R&B singer, rapper.
I got you.
So that's all. That's all in me. Any last whatever statement that you have to close this thing, God, DJ Tez.
Shit, boy, book me, boy. I stay kind of busy, but I be open. I stay kind of open and to get stuff happen. I'm looking to work with some folks that want to get their work. They go their email.
What we doing? We're going back to that, right?
Yeah, hit the email up right there. Hit me up. We go to work. It's you artists just want to get them tracks in, send them to me. This year is nothing but up. Nothing but up.
It's your boy NB, man, your favorite rapper, singer, songwriter, and actor. And I'm dealing with DJ Tez, man. Tez told you what. And I think that we gonna do another one because there's so much that we can talk about, man. When you dealing with greatness, man, everything is everything. You just can only fit it in with a little small pocket. But I appreciate you, DJ Tez. And this is another episode of Chat with NB.
Hey, I beat you from a distance. I scope you cause I'm a gunner. Can I buy you a drink at the bar?